the most frequent disturbances of sexual maturation in gilts, and the on-farm diagnostic methods and methods of prevention and therapy. This topic is divided into cyclic disorders during sexual maturation and nutritional disorders, such as mycotoxins. The cyclic disorders include infantile ovaries and juvenile ovaries, and the nutritional disorders include follicular and luteal cysts. For infantile ovaries, this is when the ovaries are underdeveloped and there is no heat at the first 6 months. These animals are not good for breeding. For juvenile ovaries, this is when follicles don't develop, but ECG and HCG can help induce ovulation, but these animals are only good for one pregnancy. For the causes of these cyclic disorders, it's important to note that most heats are silent due to improper detection. But the causes are too young at the first AI or farrowing, so they're never actually at the first heat. The optimal time for the first AI is 250 days after 2 heats, and the first litter is when they're 1 year old. They can also be too thin or too fat at the first artificial insemination. The optimal body conditioning score should be 18 to 22 millimeters of back fat. Other problems can cause improper housing, improper grouping, and improper feeding. Improper housing means they have no room to move. Improper grouping means the groups are too big and they're stressed. And improper feeding means they're on a fattening diet, which means there's low protein and high energy. And this causes the breeding gilts to be too fat. A breeding diet needs to be low energy and high protein. Another problem can be improper feeding technology, such as too short feeding lines, and this causes the animals to become too thin. These problems can be diagnosed after culling when they're sent to the slaughterhouse. And the problems caused by mycotoxins, these are follicular and luteal cysts. The cause is zearalenone, which is a mycoestrogen from Fusarium. There are no pathognomic signs other than anestrus, or irregular or prolonged estrous cycles. They can be diagnosed with pelvic ultrasound or rectal palpation, and the treatment is culling in most cases. The treatment is uncommon, but you can also give an FSH or LH injection. And to prevent this, you need to have improved housing, minimize stress factors, and proper nutrition, and AI at the right time. And make sure you have mycotoxin eradication.